Welcome back to Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. I have said several times during this time that the show must go on, and our theaters especially have had to find new ways to make sure they are giving people their entertainment that everybody desires, and that includes Ruth Eckerd Hall. And I'm so excited to welcome Susan Crockett back to the show. Susan, how are you today?
Oh, I'm well, thank you. It's a beautiful day out.
Oh, I'm so glad to chat with you because, again, you've had to change the way you've done things. And at first, we had to see cancellations, but now we're seeing different shows happening, maybe in a different way. Explain this whole process and what you are indeed up to.
Sure. Well, the first thing we thought about is how can we just keep in touch with people, let them know we're here. We're on a skeleton crew because originally, of course, we had to send everyone home. And then trying to figure out, well, how can we stay in touch and make it fun for people? I mean, that's kind of the business that we're in. So we've started to do a little bit of virtual programming. We're not selling virtual programming. We're just providing it as a service right now, between our education programs and between our main stage adult entertainment, a couple of things that we have in the works. And, until we can get back to some semblance of normalcy. So, it's been challenging, but I mean, this is the business we're in. I'm surrounded by creative people, so it's also been kind of fun in that regard.
And you've had to rethink the building a little bit. Shows don't necessarily have to be on the stage anymore, right, Susan?
Right. Well, and we recently had our first on-site event. We had the Greg Billings Band, and Greg came with some of his friends and did an acoustic concert in our cabaret theater that I'm sitting in right now. And it was perfect. This is a new expansion that we just opened this past November. And it's a beautiful, huge space with 3-story ceilings. And it was just perfect for this. We said, you know what? It seats 250. We can put 100 people in and spread out. And it'll be a nice, safe evening for those people who are comfortable coming out.
We're such fans of Greg Billings, too. When we saw his name come up, that just worked so well. And again, you talked about the safety, though. What kind of feedback are you hearing, as safety, of course, is the main priority that you have, along with providing the entertainment?
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually testing some new technology that is coming out on the market. It scans people as they come in, not only for the typical bag check weapons type things, but it also can provide body temperature, so we can kind of alert us if somebody appears to be not well. We are making sure that everyone is 6 feet apart. We have as much contactless service as we can. Our staff are all wearing masks. We're just trying to follow what the guidelines are, and just to make people feel safe as we can. And we're finding that there are people that are comfortable coming out. We know it's going to be a long road of recovery, though, just because of, the circumstances that we can't control. So, what can we do? That's kind of our attitude. What can we do?
Well, and one of the things that we've found, we've done our show virtually. And I know there are some virtual programs, too, that you're going to be working on that people, if they want to stay in their home, they can still enjoy.
Yes. And, our education programs, summer is usually the time that our education programs take off.
Mm-hmm.
Our studio space is very limited, so we really can't do classes on site, but we will be taking some of our teaching artists out to community centers, that have the space to accommodate the children. And then we're also we've been doing this neat thing, literature online, and it began with our teachers reading books online, some of the classics that tie into the school curriculum. And then we brought some guest artists in. So we've had Mindy Bear and Dave Cause. Bowser, John Bowser Bauman also did a reading for us. And so that's been fun to have the artists talk to the kids.
Well, we are almost out of time. We've just got a few seconds left, but I have to end on with what's next? What's next for Ruth Eckerd Hall right now?
We are actually going to try to do a socially distant concert in the main stage. And, it'll be a very small group of people in there, but, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun time and a safe time.
You know what? That's a good sign right there. Double rainbow. Beautiful picture there over Ruth Eckerd Hall. Susan, it was a treat to see you today. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And of course, you can just check out rutheckerdhall.com for more information. We hope you stay right there because our show will continue.